Hey everyone, if you saw the title to this video, you might think I made a mistake, but I did not. You probably heard the saying, buy low, sell high, mainly in references to stocks and securities, but basically in anything you might want as an investment. I titled this video, Buy High, Sell Low, seemingly a kind of crazy, stupid thing, because that's what I'm seeing right now in the market, and it kind of amazes me. If you turn the dial back a few months ago, whenever I would go to the coin shop, because I typically go once a week, a lot of times I'd ask if they have any 90% silver or constitutional silver, whatever you like to call it. And sometimes they'd have it, sometimes they didn't. And I noticed that when they did have it, it was not really that much to choose from. And it was because I was lucky enough to come before the next guy. Because chances are, if I had gone there at like 11 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock, it probably would have been gone. So it was to the point where I was going to buy some, 90% silver dimes. I'd get some mercuries, and I would leave with like 20 or 30 mercury dimes, and I'd feel like, wow, I just got lucky today. I was able to get 20 mercury dimes. Well, I went to the coin shop yesterday. I ended up buying about 425 dimes, mercury dimes, and I probably could have stuck around and gotten another 50, but I just got sick of picking through them. Last week I got a couple hundred. Week before that I got a couple hundred. And not only that, but for a while he charges by the gram. I think he was charging around 85 to 90 cents per gram a few months ago for mercury dimes. Now he's charging 68 cents a gram. So you multiply that times 2.5 grams, which is what the actual weight of a mercury dime is, assuming no wear, and you're coming out to about $1.70 per dime. So that was like maybe 210, 220, 225 a few months ago. Now, I think the reason why is because a lot more people are selling. From what I can see personally, a lot more people are selling and a lot fewer people are buying. So what's happening is there's more supply available. There's fewer people who want to buy them. And the result is a lower price and a lucky day for me. And this is a pretty common thing, even with his gold selection. The last few weeks, actually maybe even longer than that, I go in there and his gold coins and bars are in one particular area, and there is actually a very nice selection to choose from. Whereas turn back a few months ago when gold was like 2,050, 2,060 an ounce, and there wasn't much there at all. Not much there at all. Now, with the numismatic coins, they're not really that elastic when it comes to the spot price. I mean, if you got a quarter eagle that is kind of it's cleaned and not in the greatest condition, it's going to be a certain amount over spot. So it might be worth, let's say, 225 spot price, but maybe it'll be selling for like 3 or 3.25. Now you get that same quarter eagle and you get it graded by PCGS. It's an MS66 and it's a rare date. Well, it might be 12 or 13 or $1,400, maybe more. And the spot price isn't going to affect it very much because most of that coin's value is numismatic, not metal value. With that said, lower prices on some of the regular coins and the bullion pieces, and people still aren't buying them. I don't know what's wrong with some people. The people who I know and seen and the people who I see on YouTube are a lot more passionate about silver and gold than, say people who invest in stocks. You don't really see people, you'll see people kind of go crazy talking about, how much they love silver or they love gold. But you don't hear people going on and on and on saying, oh my God, I just bought 12 shares of Microsoft. I love Microsoft. Microsoft's going to the moon. You don't hear that very much, but you do hear it with silver and gold. And what I find amusing is that people who think silver and gold is such a fantastic long-term investment or such an important thing to have as, say, a safety precaution or for a rainy day or as a financial investment vehicle will, excuse the pun, but turn on a dime and all of a sudden lose interest in buying. Now, some people have a little more common sense where at least they might not be buying it, but at least they're not selling it. But then you see a lot of people who sell it. And I've been involved with buying precious metals. I'm not like a long term, I haven't been in this for like, 40 years. I started buying in around 2010. So I've been in it a little over 13 years. So while it's not a ton of time, it's enough time to have seen a lot of ups and downs. When I first got involved, I think it was probably in like the mid 20s or low 20s. And I saw the whole ride up to $50, and I saw some of the manipulation that brought it down below there when margin requirements were increased to kind of shake some of the hands out of the market. And it amazes me how much people don't look at the drops as an opportunity to really get involved. It's kind of funny. It is. It's actually kind of crazy. But then again, some of these people are the same ones who say they won't buy 90% silver because of the premiums. But yet they'll pay like $60 or $70 for a silver round that has a cartoon character on it because it has a cartoon character on it. I'd rather have this stuff if it was just me, but that's just my thinking. So if you are a silver guy or gal or a gold guy or a gold gal, don't let this scare you. It's going to go up again. When's it going to go up? I don't know. Will it go down further? I don't know. Will it stay this price for a long time? I don't know. What I do know is that everything is cheaper, and if you loved it 3 or 4 months ago, you should still love it now. And if you think it's a good thing to buy, you should still think it's a good thing to buy. Buy more of it. If your favorite bag of potato chips goes on sale and they're regular $4, but now they're $2.50 and you eat a bag every single week, when it makes sense to buy two, you're not going to say, oh, the potato chips are only $2.50 this week. I don't think I'm going to buy any. That's too cheap. No, you're probably going to buy at least one bag, but then, like you usually would, or maybe you'd buy two to stay ahead, take advantage of that deal. Same thing with this. This stuff is on sale right now. So, little something to think about. Have a good one, guys. I will talk to you soon.